tomorrow morning.
Wait for
Another
that
show.
one.
We got a lot going on. Basketball.
Ed Lynch tomorrow.
Ed Lynch tomorrow. Tonight, Frank Russo. So tonight we got the U.S. Open coming into town. Love the U.S. Open. Serena Williams is going to be her last chance, I guess, to tie the record.
She says it's the last professional matches, right?
Well,
last tournament?
That's what she says. So we got our tennis expert, former St. John's tennis coach, Frank Russo. Frank, what's up, Frankie?
How you doing, boys?
What's up? So now me and Brett are on different. Let's go right with Serena. Me and Brett are on different things. I think she's ranked 608th in the world, but that's because she doesn't play anymore. Does she have a chance at a miracle run here to take this thing?
No.
No. Do you expect her out in the first week?
Well, let's put it this way. I would take 15 to 20 women easy off the top before I took Serena. Serena, she hasn't played. The last time out, she didn't look great. She was battling injuries. She's busy with the family. She's busy doing other ventures. I would be shocked if she made it a deep run, third round, to be honest.
Does she not have the stamina? Like, is it just not having enough practice? You know, you really have to grind to get there, or?
Yeah, to be honest, I think it's a little bit of a lot of things, if that makes sense. I think she's been focused on a lot of other things. She hasn't been playing. She hasn't been practicing. She's just. It's tough to come in and just be sharp. Right now, at last check, Serena, believe it or not, you can get a plus 5,000.
To win the tournament?
On $100 bet to win the tournament, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that might be worth laying 100 down. But, I mean, like you said, you're the expert. I could just, you know, you know what I can see? I can see her making a Jimmy Connors type run. Like he did late in his career into the quarters, something like that. Nobody expected that either.
Well, yeah, very true. That's very true. But I look, there's a name I'm going to give you, okay? Iga Swiatek. It could be the next Serena Williams.
Give it to us. Who was it? One more time.
Swiatek.
Yeah.
Iga Swiatek. She's burying people.
Yeah.
She's certainly my favorite to win the tournament. And maybe even like, you know, to be honest, a distant second would be Simona Halep. I don't think Serena really has a shot, and the form that Iga's been in, she's been nailed lately. Just totally lights out. You know, obviously the crowd, I'm sure, will be behind Serena. They'll also be behind Coco Gauff.
Yeah, she's gonna.
I think Coco.
Also, Serena's going to get a primetime match every time she plays on center court.
She will, Bob. But here's the thing: she's also going to get a brutal draw. Because she hasn't been playing. So she could very well end up, I have not looked at the draw in particular. I know her
she's in the bottom half. She's in the bottom half. Swiatek is in the top half. She's got her first match is against, I'm going to tell you right here, I don't even know if you would know the player, but Danka Kovanic. Serena plays opening night. She's in that opening night, 7 o'clock, the primetime matchup. She got Danica Kovic, Kovinic. Did you ever try to pronounce these women's tennis players' names?
Well, I'll tell you what. There's quite a few in there who I would take before Serena with some fancy names. I'll tell you. So, Arina Sabalenka. She would probably be in the top 5. I think she's currently inside the top 5. I think she has a shot at winning it. Rybakina, she made a run in the last tournament. You have Bencic and Raducanu. You know, the two Americans that I think could make deep runs are Coco Gauff and Jesper Buma.
Now, what happened to Osaka? Why did Osaka just fall off the face of the earth after winning multiple slams, looking like she was going to have a big career ahead of her, make a lot of runs, be the heir apparent to Serena? Osaka just kind of fell off the face of the earth.
Well, I think Osaka's thing is or her crutch, essentially, for lack of a better term, is more between her ears than
Yes.
the play.
Yeah, she's had some mental health issues that she's talked about
I think
in
she's
recent
shy.
years.
I think she's shy. I think that's part of it. I think she's very shy. She doesn't like public speaking. She's got to speak in front of these crowds. I think that has something to do with it. I think she kind of thinks about that during the match.
Well, I don't know about during the match, but I happen to agree with you because, look, you play in these majors and you have, pre-match and post-match obligations with the media, right? And Osaka's made it clear that she doesn't like it. She doesn't prefer that. She doesn't want to do that, right? And on these grand stages like the U.S. Open, okay, the New York media wants to talk to her. She obviously had the situation over in France, she really hasn't played very well since she had that breakdown. And like I said, I'm not so positive it's her play per se. I think it's what's going on in between Naomi's ears, and I think she'll be a crowd favorite, and the crowd will be behind her and certainly rooting for her. And she's a feel-good story. I think every American that we've spoken about, Goff, Pegula, and Osaka, all will make deeper runs than Serena.
Now, what about Madison Keys? She always plays well in this tournament. She's played well lately. She's number 20 in the world. Can Madison Keys make some noise here?
I mean, look, Keys right now, you could get a 29-1. Madison Keys, she's like Jekyll and Hyde. I feel like sometimes, she'll make runs, quarters, semis, third round, fourth round. She'll have good runs, and then other times she'll disappear. I don't, if you wanted a long shot, I'm not positive that I would go there. Ons Jabeur is uber crafty, but her game is not really suited for the hard courts at the Open. So I would probably stay away from her. But if you wanted a long shot, Bencic, Raducanu, Pegula, all 24-1. I think they're worth a play. But in reality, I really think it comes down to Swiatek, to Iga, and to Simona Halep, and the rest of the field. It's kind of a coin flip. Now, look, if something happens to where Iga gets knocked out early, then it's wide open. It's similar to the men's draw, because Djokovic is not playing, where it's more wide open, and you could find someone from the bottom sort of to make a run.
Yeah, but is anybody going to be? I mean, is this just a 2-week coronation for Nadal?
No. Look, Nadal, he could certainly make a run, right? There's no reason why Nadal can't make a run. But look, here's the thing: is that Medvedev is very tough on the hard court. To me, I would take Daniil Medvedev a slight favorite over Rafa right now. But you got the young kid Carlos Alcaraz. He is the next superstar on the men's side.
What's his
Carlos Alcaraz. Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say the name again for us. Carlos Alcaraz. Alcaraz, you know what though? He's all right, and he is. He's a star, but he doesn't perform well in these majors, right? He made the one major final. What was that? Did he make in Australia? Did he make the final?
He made a run to Australia.
He won. Okay. So now I'm thinking.
No, he didn't win it.
No, he didn't. He made the final. He made the final and lost.
Right. But he's 19 or 20 years old, right? Carlos Alcaraz is, I believe he's still 19.
I see him like the Canadian. Who was the Canadian that never panned out? Raonic.
Shapovalov?
No, Raonic.
Oh, Raonic?
Raonic is that he's a disappointment every year.
Totally different games, right? Alcaraz has an all-court game, okay? He's super quick, okay? He plays from the baseline mostly, but he's not afraid to come forward. Raonic is a totally different player. He's a guy who he'll peg the first serve at 140. He's got a big serve. He has a tough time breaking. He can't, when guys can get his serve back into play, okay, Raonic has issues. Alcaraz is an all-court type of guy. Alcaraz, and I know this is saying a lot and maybe pushing the envelope a little bit, but Alcaraz, I see a lot of Nadal, except as a righty. Alcaraz is tough, and he's going to be around for a long time. I would be I would be shocked if Alcaraz doesn't make a run here.
Now, what about Kyrgios? Kyrgios, is he just a lunatic that's never going to get it together?
Give us something on the head case, Nick Kyrgios. He got a chance at making a run here or what?
Look, here's my thing about Kyrgios, okay? I believe Nick Kyrgios currently is the best thing for men's tennis, okay? Nick Kyrgios, he's controversial, he's loud.
He's good looking. My wife loves him.
Yeah, he's good looking. Look, he's super athletic and he's uber talented. But Nick Kyrgios' big thing his entire career is, truth be told, he'd rather sit at home and play PlayStation.
But
and he's made
Nadal
it
too. Nadal did that too.
Yeah, he just won't train. He refuses to put in the effort or have real stuff, right?
Nadal would rather beat you in a game of FIFA than win the U.S. Open.
Hold on. Let's not question. Let's not question Rafa's dedication to. Kyrgios' dedication has always been his crutch. Okay. However, lately he put it together at Wimbledon. He made the final. He lost to Djokovic in the game. I had a game final. Right. Okay. Now he's got the girlfriend. It looks like he's settled down a little bit. It looks like he's finally settled down as far as who he's got in his corner. Rumor has it he's putting more time in and effort on the practice court. He's fitter than he's ever been. And truth be told, you can't teach 135, 140, and the guy's been serving lights out. So
it's amazing what a little money will do. With a little money, you're like, you know what? That was nice. We only got a small window here, and someone finally got in his head and told him all the right things, I think, and it clicked. And I don't know if it was just the accountant, but someone did. It might not have been the tennis coach.
Well, it could be the girl. Who knows? Yeah. I don't know. But
that's
at the end
the
of
accountant usually.
and here's, you're right. And here's the thing is that everyone wants to see him play. If you have an opportunity to go next week and watch Nick Kyrgios, that's the guy you want.
Yeah, I loved watching him. I really enjoy it. Watching him is just a totally different thing.
Frank, you're coming with
energy.
Me. You're coming with me, Frank. You're coming with me next week.
Yeah. Well, hey, look, let's go next week.
Absolutely.
Let's go. And you'll see Carlos Alcaraz and Nick Kyrgios, to me, are the two best watches right now on the men's tour. But I would be remiss. I want to give you a couple of names of guys who could make runs that are long shots here, okay?
Yeah.
Jannik Sinner, 18-1. Kid is uber talented. He's in his early 20s. He made a run at the last major. Jannik Sinner, okay?
He's good.
Mario Berrettini, serve Italian, tough on the hard courts, made a run last year at the Open. Okay, you can get him right now at 29-1.
Had to throw an Italian on that one. Had to throw an Italian.
Yeah, well, you
just squeezed it in there like we weren't going to notice.
Okay, and then one other guy I'm going to give you from the woods. Okay, Borna Coric just won Cincinnati. He beat Tsitsipas in the final. Okay, the kid's been playing like that. We can get him at 36-1 right now. Okay, do I think he's got a shot to win it? Probably not.
Coric?
He just won. Yeah, Borna Coric. He just made the final of Cincinnati, and he beat Tsitsipas in the final. But gun to head, Medvedev, Nadal, and Alcaraz are the top three guys. And to be honest, I might put Nadal third in that list.
Now, I got two more for you, and then that's it. I got one, will we ever see Federer play again? And two, I don't know if you can answer this to me, but it's always driven me crazy. Why does the U.S. Open hold the biggest match of the year, the men's final, on the opening week of the Sunday NFL season?
Bob, I'll tell you what. That second question, literally, it rips me to no end. Why they do that, I couldn't tell you. I don't know who advised them to do that. It is a terrible idea. And truth be told, the first day of the NFL, everyone's glued to the
You don't stand a chance against the preseason NFL. No. Forget about the first week. Forget it. And they play that 4 o'clock match every year on the first week of the NFL. You don't stand a chance.
You would lose to the sports
Bob,
reporters on Sunday, NFL first week. You're not even going to compete.
Look, Bob, I got to tell you, I agree with you wholeheartedly. But anyone who is not, I just want to put this, anyone who has not been to the Open that asks me about the Open, right? All they talk about is Federer and Nadal and Serena and all the big names and Arthur Ashe. If you haven't been to the U.S. Open and you're going to go, I'm going to tell you right now, go buy a day pass and go to one of the first 4 days, okay?
You'll get some great matches.
Sit front row and watch guys and gals top 25 in the world, and it's first come, first serve.
It's great.
You can go watch whoever you want.
And that's why I'm going with Frank, because now listen, I love going to the US Open with my wife. I take her to the prime time. We get a prime time, we get decent seats. They're expensive, but we get decent seats, and we sit there and we watch, Federer or Nadal win, 6-2, 6-1, 6-1, 6-1, 6-2. Now, I'll go with Frank, and we're going to go sit in these side courts, and you'll see like great 5-set matches that go 4 or 5 hours, great matches, and that's what tennis fans do.
I just don't understand why I'm not invited. It's just weird that you guys keep like insisting it's just going to be you two. Like, I don't get it.
Brett, you're invited, but you got to go to Ash.
Yeah. Let's go into the night game. Brett's not a tennis fan. That's why.
Listen, do you get me one of those boxes where they bring out a little champagne? Well, I'm not a tennis fan. Don't start. I've watched. No. That's like you're like.
Brett, I'm waking up at 3 in the morning to watch the Australian
Open. I have no
Open.
doubt you guys are like up there, but I'm a big tennis fan. Trust me. Any sport at its highest level, I will be there watching. If you can tell me in person, and then after we can catch a Mets day game at the same time, let's do it.
It's great.
Look, I'll tell you what. I learned a long time ago. I appreciate hockey now more than ever because I actually went to a game live and was able to see the actual speed and size.
Right.
Okay, the speed of the game and the size of the players. The thing about tennis that's going to shock people when you first go, the first time you go, is the speed of the game and the agility of to watch a guy
spin on the ball.
That's true with us. Right. I remember as kids, and you were playing in high school, and I would play tennis. Like, you can just hang around and hit the balls, and that'll be fine. And I remember me and you going down to the water and playing real tennis, and you knew how to really play tennis at this point, and you were just crushing serves. And I'm looking at going, I don't even know, like, to see that, and that's at the most basic of a high schooler, a guy who's going to be a pretty significant college athlete and a coach in the future, like. I cannot imagine what it's like to take a serve after serve of these people. It's insane.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, what I was going to say is I was trying to explain just the other day, right? Somebody asked me about Wimbledon and about how they don't understand how you can't break serve. And I tried to explain to them, try going on an ice hockey rink, okay, because that's essentially the grass is skids and the ball stays low, right? That's why the big servers do so well.
And it's dirt Wimbledon, right? By the third day, it's dirt.
Okay, right. And now stand behind the baseline. You stand as far as you want, okay? And imagine 135 or 140 coming at you. You have to guess. But here's the thing. Yeah. To break him, okay, you have to guess right 4 times. And not only guess right 4 times, but now you have to play out the point and win the point, right? 4 times. So it's so difficult to break these guys when they're serving that once a break is done, these guys that are very good or have big serves, you could chalk up that set. It's over.
A lot of them will give up the set. A lot of them will be like, okay, I got to break. I'm not going to waste my energy here trying to get back in the set. I'm going to go back. I'm going to take it next set.
Yeah, it happens.
That's what they do.
But if I could give any advice to the listeners, is that if you've never been to the Open, go get a day pass and go to one of the first 4 days.
It's one of my favorite times of the year. Open, NCAA tournament, Big East tournament, stuff like that is great, especially in New York here. But anyway, Frank, we did 21 minutes on tennis. That's way too long. So we will see you tomorrow, right?
Old Timers Day tomorrow, Frankie.
See you at Old Timers Day tomorrow, boys.
Doc Gooden's on the mound tomorrow. Don't forget, last time you're ever going to see something like that.
Yeah, a bunch of old timers at Old Timers Day.
Sounds good.
All right, Frank. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for you, Frank. See you tomorrow. I'll call you later, Frank. I'll call you later. Later. All right, so that Frank Russo. Thank you to Frank Russo for that. Interesting stuff. Listen, and he's 1,000% right. If you haven't been to the U.S. Open, go to the U.S. Open. It's great. You don't need a ton of money. People think it's expensive. It is. If you're eating sushi and stuff, you can go pretty cheap for a day pass.
Don't go if you're getting sushi. Bottom line, if your plan is to go and you're like, I was like, you know what, I got to get there and have the sushi. Just stay home.
Yeah, go if you're a tennis fan. Watch the tennis. The tennis is
but
great.
Either way, get a nice expensive